नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। प्रेम से बोलिए गजानन स्वामी की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय, आदिशक्ति नव दुर्गा देवी माता की जय। हर हर नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। My friends, as we are about to commence this evening's devotion, we meditate upon the divine form of our Lord Bhagwan Shri Ganesh Ji on this very auspicious night of Shiva Ratri. We pray that may the blessing of the Lord Ganesh Ji be upon us in all aspects of our lives, that we be able to focus ourselves, our thoughts, and our lives to Mahadev, Bhagwan Shankar. Maha means great, Shiva means the auspicious one, Shankar, who is the embodiment of divinity. As we pray, we chant the mantras as we seek the grace and blessings of our Lord. कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिसीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। ॐ यश्चन्द्रसामृषभो विश्वरूपः चन्द्रोभ्योऽध्यमृता सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेदया स्पृणोतु। अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणम्। जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविष्णुवन्। ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेदया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय। ॐ together शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ श्री अनुभवानन्दाय नमः। ॐ श्री चिन्मयानन्दाय नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुदत्ताय नमः। ॐ श्री सत्यसाईश्वराय नमः। ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय। जय शिव ओंकारा बाबा, जय शिव ओंकारा, जय शिव ओंकारा बाबा, जय शिव ओंकारा, जय शिव ओंकारा बाबा, जय शिव ओंकारा। Shiva on Kailash, sitting in the mountains. Next to him, Parvati Devi, the mountain is covered white with the snow that falls from the heavenly abode. Bhagavan Shiva is in meditation. He is not affected by the cold, nor he is affected by the tears of opposites. Think of Lord Shiva with faith and love. My friends, remember, as you think of the Lord with faith and with love, chant His name. One of the most powerful things that we can do tonight is to chant the name of the Lord. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. As we chant, we are trying to bring the Lord out of His meditation, that He will give us darshan. Darshan means not only where we see the Lord, but darshan means where the Lord is looking at us. Brothers and sisters, tonight is one of the most powerful nights of Mahadev. It is one of the most powerful nights of Lord Shiva. And as we all chant together, let us create a vibration. Let us chant with faith and with love. Let us chant the name of the Lord from our hearts. My friends, with humility and bhakti. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. As you chant Om Namah Shivaya, offer a belief in your mind to Bhagavan Shiva and the Shivalinga. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. As you offer your baby, keep on chanting Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. The double of Bhagavan Shiva starts vibrating. The devas in the heavenly region showers flowers in the celestial realm starts ringing. The shunt echoes in the heavenly region. Har Har Mahadev. Bhagavan Shiva is about, my friends, to give His grace and blessings to you and I. He's about to give His darshan to the world as the bell echoes. The shunt, my friends, of the Lord vibrates in the heaven, the earth, the nether region. The shunt of Mahadev Bhagavan Shankar, that shunt that came from the ocean, echoed as far to Jannah. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Har 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 Mahadeva. Bam 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 bola. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. thinking of Lord Shiva, see yourself standing before him in the form of the lingam. In your mind, offer milk. As we do Manas Puja or Shiva Manas Puja, in your mind, offer the second ingredient, ghee. Third, dahi. Fourth, sugarcane juice. Fifth, water. After which, during the course of the mantras, you will hear the names of the ingredients that's offered, such as kumkum, chandan, gandha, perfume, naivedya, prasadam. My friends, in your mind, make all the offerings tonight to Bhagavan Shiva. In your mind, worship him as we do puja. Not with our hands alone, but with our hearts. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Ratnaihi kalpitamasanam himachalaihi snanam cha divyambaram nanaratna vibhushitam mrigamada modankitam chandanam jati champaka bilva patra rachitam pushpam cha dhrupam tatha दीपं देवदयानिधे पशुपते वृद्धापितं प्रयताम् सौवर्णे नवरत्नकण्डरचिते पात्रे धृतं पायसम् भक्ष्यं पञ्चविधं पयोधधियुतं रम्भाफलं पानकम् शाकानामयुतं जलं रुचिकरं कर्पूरकन्दोज्ज्वलं ताम्बूलं मनसा मया विरचितं भक्त्या प्रभो स्वीकुरु चक्रं चामरयोर्युगं व्यजनकं च आदर्शकं निर्मलम् वीणाभेदमृदङ्गकाहलकला गीतं च नृत्यं तथा साष्टाङ्गं प्रणतिस्फुटिर्बहुविधा एतत् समस्तं मया सङ्कल्पेन समर्पितं तव विभो पूजां गृहाण प्रभो गिरिजामते सहचराः प्राणा शरीरं गृहं पूजाते विषयोपभोगरचना निद्रा समाधिस्थितिः सच्चारपदयो प्रदक्षिणविधिः स्तोत्राणि सर्वागिरो यद्यत् कर्म करोति तत्तदखिलम् शम्भो तवाराधनम् करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वापराधम् विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्दे श्री महादेव शम्भो जय जय करुणाब्दे श्री महादेव शम्भो जय जय करुणाब्दे श्री महादेव शम्भो ओम इति श्री शिव मानस पूजा समाप्ता। A very warm and for special welcome to each and every one of you who have come to join with us tonight once again on this very special occasion of Shiva Ratri. a night, in fact, not just a night, but the auspicious and the most auspicious night of Bhagwan Shiva, I decided to chant these mantras at the beginning so that while we all are fresh and our mind is inspired to receive the power of these Vedic mantras that glorifies and praises Bhagwan Shankar or Mahadev, the Lord, the great Lord of the universe, who is said to be the reabsorber of all the negativities that you and I, my friends, may possess in the world. And so tonight, as we celebrate this very auspicious occasion of Shiva Ratri, remember, Maha means great, Shiva means the one who is auspicious, and Ratri means the night. Ratri means the night of the most auspicious one, who is Bhagwan Shiva. And since he is the most auspicious one, it is the privilege and the honor for you and I, my friends, to gather together in such holy places like this beautiful ashram to identify with Bhagwan Shankar, to identify with Mahadev, the Lord of this world. Now, before we go into our discourse tonight, which is taken from the Shiv Puran, that particular chapter that is called as Koti Rudra Samhita, where we look at the greatness of the night of Shiva. The theme of the night's message, my friends, the theme of the night's message is the greatness of the night of Lord Shiva. The greatness of the night of Lord Shiva. First thing. Second thing, our discourse will be based on worshipping the Lord and knowing that you are worshipping the Lord. Second thing, worshipping the Lord and knowing that you are worshipping the Lord. What benefit do we get? And the third thing, worshipping the Lord unknowingly, by mistake. Let me put it this way, worshipping the Lord by mistake. Will we get any benefit from such a worship? Tonight we shall see, my friends, from the golden pages of Koti Rudra Samhita of the Shiv Puran of Bhagwan Shankar. And so, tonight also we chanted the Shiva Manas Puja. Friends, Shiva Manas Puja, meaning to worship the Lord in your mind and to worship the Lord completely. It is said, those who chant and those who listen to the Shiva Manas Puja has performed complete puja to Mahadev, Bhagwan Shankar. What is the greatness of this night? My friends, it is a katha that you all and we all would have heard many times before, based on the poison, the halhal big, that came from the ocean, that came from the ocean at the time of the journey. There was only one person that could have saved the world from such poison that would destroy every human being and destroy every living creature and destroy even the universe. That poison had to be consumed by someone. And the only person that was capable of accepting the poison, my friends, was when the gods called upon Lord Shiva. They told Mahadev, you are the great one. Please do something. This poison is so terrible. We cannot even breathe. We cannot even inhale because the fumes of the poison is so deadly. And therefore we have come to you, Lord. Please respond to our cry. Please respond to the urgent need of your devotees. Please respond to our request. Bhagwan Shiva accepted the call of his devotees, and my friends, almost instantly he responded to the call of the devotees, and it is said, before they knew it, he was on the shore of the ocean with the shank in his hand. And there the poison that came from the ocean was placed in that shank, and Bhagwan Shiva meditated upon Sri Ram Chandraji. He meditated upon Maryada Purushottam Sri Ram. And friends, with love in his heart, Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha, Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha, Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. 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 And Bhagwan Shiva, meditating upon Sri Ramachandraji, he drank, in fact, he consumed the poison. And as we all know, my dear brothers and sisters, the poison went into Lord Shiva and it remained on his throat. He didn't allow it to go down because it would have been deadly, it would have been detrimental to himself, and therefore the Lord kept it on his throat. And his throat became very much dark in color or blue in color, and therefore he was given the name the blue-throated one, or Neelakanta, or the blue-throated one. Brothers and sisters, Bhagwan Shankar, having consumed that poison, he saved the world from destruction. He saved the world from destruction. He saved his devotees from being destroyed. And Bhagwan Shankar, my dear friends, save us from self-demise based on the poison of ignorance. And so friends, today men and women are killing themselves. Men and women are killing themselves, not with poison. We are killing ourselves with the way we think. We're killing ourselves, my friends, with the way, the kind of thoughts we allow to enter the mind. We are killing ourselves and poisoning ourselves with our words. We are poisoning our lives with our actions. And my dear friends, life is being threatened by the way we carry about ourselves in this world and with our attitude. Brothers and sisters, the poison of a negative attitude destroys the peace in our lives and the peace of our mind. The poison of a negative attitude destroys the harmony in a home, the peace in a community, and by extension, it destroys the very peace of a nation and the world. When a person, when a people, when, my dear brothers and sisters, you and I, as human beings, poison our lives with the wrong attitude and wrong approach, my friends, there is no peace. There is no peace. There is no peace for ourselves or for anyone around us. And this is why the scripture tells that when Bhagwan Shiva drank the poison and he kept it in his throat, one of the philosophical teachings that you and I, my friends, must keep in mind is that we must not allow any and everything to go down inside of us. We must not allow any and everything to enter inside of us. We must not allow any and everything to poison our heart and our mind. And friends, tonight I want to be very, very cautious in what I'm saying, because one of the most detrimental poisons that you and I consume is through our ears. One of the most detrimental of all poison is through our ears. My friends, we can poison the mind of somebody, and when words of poisonous nature or destructive nature enters our ear, it goes and it ruptures our heart. It ruptures the peace inside of us. And when words enter our heart, our ears, and poison our heart, my dear friends, we are robbed of our happiness, we are robbed of our peace, we are robbed of our moment of purity. Today, the world is affected by these words, my friends, and poison in the form of words enters in all different forms. Friends, we need to choose what we are going to listen to. We need to choose what we are going to allow to enter our ears. We need to choose what we are going to allow to enter our mouth. We need to choose what we allow to enter our very being. Just like when Mantra poisoned the mind of Mother Kaikeyi. Remember in the Ramayana? Mantra was a person, I always make reference to her. She was a person, my friends, who was crooked in body. She, unfortunately, had a bent body and she was walking on a stick. And she went and saw Mother Kaikeyi preparing for the coronation of Bhagwan Sri Ram. And you know, ladies, all the ladies tonight, when you have a celebration to attend or a celebration in your home, what is one of the first thing you do? Apart from preparing the home, the morning of the celebration or the night before the celebration, what do you do? You hear, isn't it? Hairdressers to come the evening before or even spend the night. Then we have to do these things. When Swamiji, my Guruji came from India, Swami Abhedanand, he says people spend the most amount of money on things on their body that is dead, the nails, isn't it? Manicure, pedicure, nothing wrong, do it. Make the nail look clean and nice and have them shiny. Nothing is wrong because we celebrate and we have our body looking good. So Kaikeyi Mata was doing that. She was doing all the celebration and she was in fact preparing for the celebration. And Manthara went, my friends, and asked her, what are you doing? He said, don't you know, tomorrow my son Ram is going to be coronated. Aren't you preparing, Manthara? She said, preparing? Preparing for what? She said, I just told you the coronation of my son Ram tomorrow. She says, Ram is your son? First poisonous word entered the mind of Manthara and through the mouth goes to the air of Kaikeyi. Is Ram your son? What are you talking? What are you saying, Manthara? Of course Ram is my son. He is dearer to me than my own son Bharat. Manthara says, Kaikeyi, you are indeed very, very ignorant of the fact of what will happen to you, because tomorrow when Sri Ram become king, his mother will be Rajmata. His mother will be the mother of the kingdom. And when his mother become Rajmata, you will be a slave. And your son will be a slave. My friends, and words of this nature enter the mind of Manthara and through her mouth into the air of Mother Kaikeyi. And when the mind of Kaikeyi Mata was then poisoned, because you know, everybody wants to be on top, everybody wants to be better than others. And so Mother Kaikeyi herself was not thinking about this prior to this, but when the words entered her mind, she started thinking, you know, that's true. When Ram become king, Kaushalya Devi will become the Rajmata. She will be honored and she will be respected by everyone. I will just be in the background, but I want to be on top. And in this way, my friends, when the words entered, I don't have to tell you what happened. Sri Ram was sent to the forest for 14 years. Everybody in Ayodhya started to cry. When that unfortunate day, when Sri Ram, Chandraji, Sita, Devi and Lakshman left the city of Ayodhya, brothers and sisters, Sri Ram Chandraji left Ayodhya. Everyone cried. You know why? Because of one person whose body alone was not bent and crooked, but whose mind was bent and crooked in taking away the happiness of not only Kaikeyi Mata, but the people of Ayodhya. When one person, my dear brothers and sisters, in a home, in an institution, in an organization, or even in a nation, is bent and crooked in their action, in their ways, in their thoughts, they can destroy, my dear brothers and sisters, the very happiness of that home, of that community, of that town, of that institution, or even of the nation, and by extension even the world. Therefore, in the Ramcharitamanas of Goswami Tulsidas, everybody in Ayodhya cried because Sri Ramchandra left. And the bhajan, as we all know, Chor chale aaj hamare Ram, Ayodhya chor chale. You know why Sri Ram left, my friends? You know why Sri Ram left? Sri Ram left because in Ayodhya it had become a poisonous place. Ayodhya became a poisonous place. Friends, where is Ayodhya? Can I ask you, anybody, where is Ayodhya? Papa? India? Where is Ayodhya? Huh? Ayodhya, did he say where we live? Ayodhya is where? Ayodhya is that place where there is no conflict. That's the meaning of Ayodhya. Ayodhya. Ayodhya, no fight, no quarrel, no nothing, only peace. Where is that place?
Right here.
Where we live? You said?
Right here.
Right here. Ayodhya, where there is no conflict. Friends, Ayodhya is also, from a philosophical standpoint, our mind. Our mind. In our mind, the mind is supposed to be Ayodhya. What is it said? Aao mai to japo harina Shiva ji ke mandir mein. Shiva ji ke mandir is the mind. And who is in the mind? Who is in the mandir of Lord Shiva? Sona ke ab murti bani hai. Who is in the mind? Who is in the mandir of Lord Shiva? Sona ke, a golden, Sona means golden. Sona ke ab murti bani hai. Golden murtis of who? Sita aur Shri Ram. Sita aur Shri Ram. Shiva ji ke mandir mein. The golden murti of Sita Devi and Shri Ram is in the mandir of our mind. And friends, when the mandir of our mind is Ayodhya, then there's supposed to be no conflict in our mind, and there's supposed to be no conflict in our lives, and there's supposed to be no agitation in our lives, there's supposed to be no fighting in our minds. But when poison enters into our ears, flavored with Abhedanand, ego, my friends, put water and cement together and see what you get. Mix water and cement together. Now it is required. It is important to have water and cement when you're building a house. When you're constructing something, water and cement goes lovely together. And friends, after that concrete, the water, the cement is powder. Before the water touches the cement, it is powder. When the water touches the cement, how it becomes? Hard. It becomes concrete. Before the water touches the cement, you can take the cement and sprinkle it, and it will go in the wind. Light. When the water goes into the cement and it becomes solidified, friends, take the same cement and pelt it. Everybody around will be running and scampering for their lives, because now it is not the powder of the cement coming, it is the concrete, the cement that has become solidified with the water mixed together with it, and that now can destroy. Brothers and sisters, ego is something everybody have. Every one of us has ego. But ego is like cement in the powder form. When that ego mixes with the poison of ignorance that enters our lives, it becomes solidified. And when that ego becomes solidified, brothers and sisters, we become like a time bomb, waiting to explode, waiting to destroy the peace and happiness in ourselves and in others. My friends, that was the situation in Ayodhya. But the point I want to make, and the reason why I'm talking about Sri Ram a little bit, because it is said, friends, it is said in the Ramayana and in the Shiva Ratri, when the glories of Lord Shiva is sung without the glories of Sri Ram, the benefit and the blessing of Lord Shiva will not come. And when the glories of Sri Ram is sung without Lord Shiva, then the benefit and the blessing of Sri Ram will not come. Hence, Bhagwan has taken us a little bit into the glories of Sri Ram Chandraji on this very auspicious night, because, my friends, I pray that we all receive the full benefit, because I want Sri Ram and Sita Devi and Lakshman and Hanuman to be with us together with Bhagwan Shankar. Because where there is Shiva, there is Shankar. Where there is Shiva, there is Sri Ram. And where there is Sri Ram, there is Bhagwan Shiva. Now, the point is, mantra poisoned the mind of Kekeyi. Sri Ram left. Friends, when Sri Ram leaves Ayodhya, everybody is frightened. Everybody cries. Everybody is worried. Everybody goes and sits down under a tree and they are worried and wondering, when will the Lord come back? When God leaves the mind because of the poison that enters our mind. When the poison enters, God leaves. And when God leaves, the only result of that is sorrow and sadness. Therefore, we have to get somebody to come. We have to get somebody, my friends, to come and to take that poison. We have to get somebody to come and to consume that poison from us. We have to get somebody to come and, my friends, absorb that poison. And I want to ask you the question tonight. Did you call him today? Did you ask him to come today, my friends? Did you chant his name today all day? Or did we just take it for granted? If, however, we did, for some reason or the other, call on him now. For if there is any poison in you and in me, in our minds, and if for some reason the peace of our mind is gone, Samay kaik tara jab bole jal tal nabhame madhur sabole Om Namah Shivaya. My friends, is the only one that is capable of consuming or of consumption of this poison that will save our atma, our soul, our way of thinking, our mind. And this is why anything happen in your life, always say inside of here, Om Namah Shivaya. Anything happen, friends, from morning to night. If somebody praise you, Om Namah Shivaya. If somebody curse you, Om Namah Shivaya. If somebody insults us, Om Namah Shivaya. If somebody encourages us, Om Namah Shivaya. If somebody makes us depressed, Om Namah Shivaya. And if somebody, my dear friends, demotivate us, Om Namah Shivaya. We need to get that poison. It's not going down further than this point. We need that poison, my friends. We can't stop it from coming, but we can definitely do something when it comes. And friends, when a snake, God forbid, bites somebody, we can't stop the poison, but the doctors can do something to prevent the poison from going through the entire body. And so, in the case of Sri Ramchandraji, the Leela was planned, he left. But the point I want to make, mantra turned everything from all happiness into opposite. Now friends, with that in mind, second thing, when we worship Bhagwan Shiva, when we invite him into our hearts and into our lives, and we do it intentionally, we do it with love, we do it with bhakti, we do it with devotion, it's a natural process of self-awakening and self-transformation that happens when it is done, friends, with awareness. When we worship the Lord, poison becomes nectar. We can convert the poison into nectar. For example, my friends, when we consciously worship the Lord, even if poison comes to us, now I'm talking not poison in the literal sense. I'm talking about poisonous situations. I'm talking about poisonous thoughts. I'm talking about difficult situations in life. I'm talking about challenging moments in life. I'm talking about situations where we become depressed and we become frustrated and we feel as nothing is happening for us and we feel as though we do not know what to do. In such times, my dear brothers and sisters, it is to turn to God consciously and worship Him or chant His name, do japa, thousands of times, repeat the name of the Lord, and in that way the poisonous situation that we have found ourselves in gets automatically converted by experiencing, by discovering a degree of peace inside of us in spite of the poison and the negativities around us. I tell you friends, wherever we go, we must carry positive vibration. You ready? Wherever we go, we must carry positive vibration. And you know how to carry positive vibration? Every step you take, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Day before yesterday, my daughter told me something. We went to the grocery store to pick up some item or something. I don't know what it was, I can't remember. And while we were coming out, once I told this, that I was driving on the highway and an ambulance passed me. And when the ambulance passed, I started saying, Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Udvarukam Vabandhanat Mrityormokshi Amamritat. So my son asked me, he said, Papa, why did you say that prayer? I said, because somebody going in the ambulance sick. He said, but you know the person? I said, no, I don't know the person. He said, so why I said the prayer? I said, well, I don't have to know the person to say a prayer. I just said the prayer because the ambulance going and I don't know what is the condition of the person, so I send the prayer. So that whatever vibration that the words have and the power of the mantra, I pray that the mantra will reach the person. So therefore yesterday, we were in the grocery coming out and the ambulance passed. So I heard my daughter said, Om Namah Shivaya. I said, why is it that? She said, Papa, any ambulance just passed? She said, the ambulance just passed, and you said when the ambulance passed, say something. So she said, Om Namah Shivaya, ambulance passed. Now you see the point I want to make? Wherever we go, we give positive vibration. My friends, we don't have to, in fact, wherever we are, let that vibration leave us by chanting the Lord's name. And when it is done intentional, miracles happen in our lives. I want to promise you tonight, when it is done intentional, miracles happen in our lives. My dear friends, devotees of God, today we are all privileged to be blessed to see Shiva Ratri and to experience the grace of Bhagavan Shankar today and to worship the Lord in a most very beautiful way like today. And we are all doing it consciously. Today, our entire nation, all the Hindu homes, all the mandirs are full tonight, the capacity. Devotees are chanting throughout the world. Hindus have gotten their ghee, their milk, their dahi, their bay leaves, their flowers, everything. Friends, and everybody is worshiping tonight, consciously. Consciously, we're doing it with awareness. Those who do it with awareness, friends, there is only one thing that can happen, and that is peace, 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 peace. Some people say, you're right. One person said, I have been worshipping the Lord for years upon years, and the more worship is more pressure. More worship, more pressure. More chant, more problem. So I done with that. I don't pray. Told the person, very good, stop praying. What to say? He is so inspired that he stopped praying, and when he stopped praying, everything started to go good. Anybody here retired? Anybody here retired from a job? Everybody young here tonight? Everybody young, very good. No, retired, not expired. You know when you retire, you get your gratuity, you get your money, your lump sum money, and you put it in the bank. So for the rest of your life, what you do, it depends on that. So I told the guy, I said, stop praying. You probably have some gratuity to get. And you have a little bank account. But God forbid, when a person retire and their bank savings finish, what do you have to do? Pension, Maharaj. Depend on the pension. God forbid. I pray that nobody have to depend on their children or depend on anybody. Don't get me wrong. All I'm saying, I prefer that everybody have that independence and that happiness and their own means of resources and their own means of sustenance. And don't depend on anybody. Not that the children won't give you, or not that we will not give our parents, etc. But in our own humble way, my friends, better to be self-sufficient. Brothers and sisters, my point is, wherever we go, carry something positive, carry some positive vibration. And the best way to do that is keep on chanting the Lord's name. Swamiji says, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, every step we take. And with that vibration, consciously, we are worshipping the Lord. And I promise you, my friends, the only thing that can happen is peace, peace, peace. And never lose faith in it, never stop, because it is capable of converting poison into nectar. It is capable. The Ramcharitamanas of Goswami Tulsidas says, Garal Sudari Pu Kareni Taye Gopad Sindhu Anala Setalaye. Tulsidas says most beautifully, he says, Garal Ripu means enemy. Kare mitai. Mitai means friend. With the Lord near and the Lord locked in our hearts, enemies will become friends. Because when a person has God in their heart, they have no ego. And a person without an ego can't have an enemy. They can only have friends. Go for the Sindhu, brother. Sindhu means the ocean. Gopada Sindhu Ananasitalai. Can you cross the ocean? Of course we can cross the ocean by a boat, with a plane we cross the ocean. You might swim across. But the ocean becomes like a bucket of water to cross when the Lord's name and the Lord is locked in our hearts. Enemies become friends. And poison become nectar when the name of God is with us. You know why, friends? Because our mind becomes oriented, positively oriented. The mind becomes positive. The vibration in the mind becomes positive. And when the poisons do not enter the mind, the only thing we can give, Didi, children of God, is nectar. The only thing we can give is nectar. Bhagwan Shiva kept the poison in his throat so that the devotees of the world will be saved. And for information's sake, when you are asked, my dear friends, what did your God do for you? Just to compare with our Christian brothers and sisters, when it is said that the Christ died on the cross for us, what did your God do for you? Friends, stand up with pride and say, my God drank the poison for me to save the world from this deadly substance that manifests itself in all different forms and shape and sizes and in all different ways to save his devotees. When you are asked, what did your God do for you? Say that I am not going to tell you what my God did for me. I'm going to tell you now what my God is doing for me. And my God is driving the chariot of my life in the form of Krishna. Put your hand in your pocket and I will tell you what my goddess have done for me. The money that I have is my mother Lakshmi manifesting in my life right now. It may not be plenty, but it may, my friends, it will be rather enough. This is what my Lord and Divine Mother is doing for me. So friends, don't speak in past tense when it comes to God and the Divine Mother. Don't speak in terms of my God is greater than your God. Don't speak in those terms. Speak in the terms of love, because my mind and my heart is contributing positively to myself, to my home, to my society, my community, because my life is about positive contribution. Shiva Ratri is to help us, to remind ourselves to be positive contributors to ourselves, to our homes, and to our society, our nation, and by extension the world. Be positive. Whatever you give. You know, tonight, last year after we left here, we went with the Paji Sai Center and we went to, I think it's Sawa, not Sawa, this is Sawa. Where we went? Huh? El Dorado, and went to different places. They go to different places with hampers, etc. And hundreds of people will be on the streets tonight waiting for the hampers and waiting for the gifts to come. My dear brothers and sisters, the hamper may have rice, it may have some oil, it may have a pack of biscuits, it may have a few tins or whatever food items. But that is going to finish. What is in the hamper will finish. You know what will never finish? The positive vibration of giving that. The positive vibration of giving that to the person who is receiving, that will never finish. The love that is given, that will never finish, my dear brothers and sisters. You know why? Because it is coming from a positive heart and a positive mind. Friends, whatever we give from the heart and the mind in a positive way, it will never finish and it will never poison our lives. Shiva Ratri is to remind us to be positive. Don't be poisoned. Shiva Ratri is to remind us to be like nectar. Do not be like poison. Shiva Ratri is to remind us to be like a friend, never to be an enemy. Shiva Ratri is to remind us, how many people bought milk today to offer? Everybody. How many people bought sugarcane juice? Everybody. How many people bought ghee? Everybody. How many people bought bay leaves? Oh God, Baba, who studied that? I got 108. I got 1,008. Everybody have different numbers of bay leaves to get and offer to Bhagwan Shiva. And everybody will get so much of joy in their heart when they offer the milk, and they offer the ghee, and they offer the sugarcane juice, and everything. And they offer their, Ganga Jal, and we offer the bay leaves, 108 or 1,008 bay leaves. Bhagwan had swelled so much of the bay leaf. Bhagwan can't carry the amount of bay leaf we're going to offer him tonight. Bhagwan will not be able to drink the amount of cane juice we're giving him tonight. Bhagwan will not be able to drink the amount of milk we're giving him tonight, and we're giving him full cream too. Not just ordinary milk. Bhagwan will not be able to drink, my dear brothers and sisters, the amount of, the amount of prasad and batasa we're giving him tonight. Because everywhere throughout the world, everybody giving him. But you know what, friends? You know what the milk represents? You know what the milk represents? The milk represents a pure mind. You know what the ghee represents? You know what the ghee represents? The ghee represents, my friends, no diya would light with milk. But in the milk, is there ghee? Yeah? In the milk, there is ghee. But the milk has to go through a process, a long process, burning and mahi, etc., in order to get the ghee out. So the ghee is like the nectar in the milk. Only when the ghee is separated from the milk, only then you could use that product to light the diya. Even though the milk has the ghee, you can't put the milk in the diya and say that you're going to light the diya with the milk. It would not light. You have to extract the ghee from the milk and then use the ghee that comes out from the milk into the diya, and then it will light. Friends, the milk represents a pure mind. The ghee in the milk represents a mind that is pure, that has knowledge. The mind that is pure, that has knowledge. The light will not light with milk alone. The mind will not experience, my dear brothers and sisters, the divinity of God just by being pure and in its thoughts. Automatically, when the mind attains that state of purity, knowledge permeates the mind, and it's a like, for example, a hairline difference, if so much, between the milk and the ghee. Even though the process has to go through, and the process might be long, friends, only a mind that is peaceful can have knowledge, and only a mind that has knowledge can be peaceful. Now, still thin the line is between those two. Very thin line. So, with the milk you offer on the Shiva Lingam, you're offering a pure heart. But I'm not just offering my milk with a pure heart, my Lord. I want also to experience the knowledge that is within me, so that the flame of knowledge will dispel the darkness around me. Oh Mahadev, Bhagwan Shankar. So I offer the ghee. What's the third thing you offer? Do you think you offer? Dahi? Okay, if you say dahi. Honey? Okay, honey. Honey, you offer the honey or you offer the dahi. What is dahi? Dahi is same milk, but it is different process. My friends, tell me which mind that is pure, that has knowledge, can ever be affected by dahi. When I say dahi, spoiled thoughts. Can a mind be pure and can a mind have knowledge and be affected by the dahi or the spoiled thoughts? Bhagavan Krishna in Bhagavad Puran it is said, Chitta Chora Yashoda Deva Navanita Chora Goma. Chitta Chora, Bhagavan Krishna steals the chit. They say he stole butter. But I just told, the butter represents the knowledge in the mind. The knowledge in the pure mind is what the butter represents, my friends. That comes from the pure mind. Chitta Chora, he steals the pure mind of his devotees and children because that is what he wants. He wants your heart to be pure. He wants my heart to be pure. He wants us all to be pure in heart. And he will come and he will steal that away. Jai 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 Giridhara Gopala, Jai Jai Giridhara Gopala, Jai Jai Giridhara Gopala. And then when he steals the Chitta Chora, the mind that is pure, the mind that has knowledge, my friends, then Jai Jai Giridhara Gopala, Giridhara, the one who lifted the Giriraj over the mountain. Then with a pure mind, we are lifted not by ourselves, but we are lifted by God Himself. Jai Jai Giridhara Gopala, He lifts us. A person with a pure mind that is not affected with the poison of the world, who has knowledge, will then not be affected with the spoiled milk of negativities inside. Friends, when you offer the dahi, if there is anything negative remaining in us, in myself, oh Bhagavan Shiva, I offer it all. I empty myself. Then, what do you offer next? Sugarcane juice. Sugarcane juice? Offer sugarcane juice. Again, sweet or sour? Sweet, sugarcane juice, sweet. Friends, again, when everything that is sour inside of us comes out, the only thing that will remain is sweet. So then you offer milk, you offer ghee, you offer dahi, you offer sugarcane juice. And when you experience the sweetness of yourself, that's a nice question. Do you think you're sweet? How many of you think you're sweet? No, not diabetes. Not that kind of sweetness. How many of us are sweet tonight? Every one of us are so sweet in our own way. As they said, Adharam madhuram, Gamanam madhuram, Hasitam madhuram, Galitam madhuram, Madhuradipate, Akilam madhuram, Madhuradipate, Akilam madhuram. Krishna, his smile is sweet, his clothes is sweet, his basuri is sweet. Venur madhuro, his basuri, his music is sweet. Everything about Krishna is sweet. And friends, just as everything about the Lord is sweet, God made man in his own image and likeness. How can he be sweet and you and me be sour? When God made man in his own image and likeness, Manushyanam Sahasreshu, he says in Gita, we are just like him. We are no different to him. Then how come he is happy and we are miserable? Because he is not affected by the poison. but we allow ourselves to be affected by the poison. And this is the difference between man and God. God is always happy, and man chooses to be miserable. That's the difference between man and God. When man chooses to be happy and realize that he or she is happiness, that man and that woman have become God. There are three kinds of people in the world. One is called Daivik, second called Manushya, and the third is called Rakshas. In astrology, the three types of people, Daivik, Manushya, and Rakshas. Daivik, a human being, may have divine qualities. A same human being may have Manushya qualities, manly qualities, earthly qualities, and then the same human being have Rakshas qualities, demon-like qualities. Friends, it all depends on the degree of what we are affected by. That is going to affect us and our peace and happiness inside. Shiva Ratri is to remind us, hey, you are not an ordinary individual. You're a sweet, divine, pure individual. Therefore, identify with Bhagwan Shiva, who you are and who is part of you and everything that you do. And when you identify with him, you realize that you are a sweet human being. Friends, I want to ask you tonight, let us tell ourselves tonight, let us always be sweet. Let us always be sweet in our words. Let us always be sweet in our thoughts and our actions. Because drop by drop, the more poison goes down, is the more deadly and detrimental it becomes. It doesn't kill one time. Take a slow process. One drop today, one drop tomorrow, poison going. You know what? A beautiful story comes to my mind. One day, an eagle. One day, a man was very thirsty. He went mountain climbing, and he was very thirsty. And while he was going, he happened to drink out all his water, and he was now very, very thirsty because he was climbing. And he finally reached a point where he saw, water dripping, like one drop every 10 minutes. So the man took a glass and he put it by this place, and he's getting the water drop by drop. That took a couple hours. And when he decided to drink the water, an eagle came and hit the glass off from his hand. The man looked at the eagle and looked at the water and the ground. He got so angry, so mad at the bird. Took up back the cup and again. A couple hours. And he fed some water. And as he was about to drink it, the eagle passed. And this time the man is blue man. Put the glass again the third time. And he pulled his sword. And he was waiting for that glass to get some water. And as he was about to drink the water the third time, he is not looking at the water, but he is looking, the corner of his eyes as the eagle is coming. And friends, as the eagle hit the glass of his hand, the next hand with the sword sliced the eagle in two, and she dropped dead to the ground. The man then took up the glass, and he was about to fetch water again, only to realize the water stopped coming. If the water was dripping all along, there must be a place from where it was coming. So he climbed to that point on top of the mountain where the source of the water was, only to realize when he got there, the drops of water that was coming from the mouth of a serpent, which was drops of poison. And every time the eagle, while she was flying high, saw that this man was going to kill himself, she hit the glass out. And she did it 3 times. And the third time she did it, third time she saved his life, she lost her life. My friends, if we are not sweet, even though we are sweet, we will be killed for our sweetness. We will be killed for our sweet words. We will be killed for our sweet thoughts. We will be killed for our sweet actions. But you know what? I don't have to tell you what happened to the man, and I don't have to tell you what happened to the eagle. The eagle suffered. She died. but she died doing something sweet, something good. Now, whatever the scriptures say about when somebody dies for doing good things, whatever it says about that, that will happen. But for a man who is supposed to be a human being, who's supposed to save and think right, he, friends, did that. Brothers and sisters, my third point tonight was, when we worship the Lord consciously, we get the benefit of God's grace. And I want to stress this very important point before I go to the third part. Very important point. Friends, don't ever think that because we do good, bad things will not happen to us. I'm going to repeat that. Not because we do good, bad things will not happen to us. Friends, sometimes we do good, and bad things do happen to good people. Bad things do happen to the good people, but very importantly, don't forget this one that I'm going to say. Bad things, a beautiful thought came to my mind. Bad things do happen to good people, but maybe only at the physical level. Only at the physical level. Beyond the physical level, bad things could never happen to a good person. That makes sense? If it makes sense, please remember it, because I may forget it. Bad things may happen to good people, but only at the physical level. Beyond this level, nothing bad could happen to nobody who is good. Please write on that for me. The eagle died, and she died doing something good. Friends, like in the Shiva Ratri, Koti Rudra Samhita, I would not be long. I know I have supposed to conclude at 9 o'clock, as far as the radio is concerned. My friends, but when we worship God unknowingly, the grace of Bhagavan is so compassionate and loving, is that even then, He sanctifies and purifies the mind of someone who is absolutely negative. And so, in the Shiva Ratri it says, that there was a hunter. And this hunter, my friends, told his wife, his children, his mother and father that he is going out, but he is not sure to catch anything for the day. And the mother and father told him, he said, son, it is your duty to look after us. The children, look at your children, they are suffering and crying for food. Your wife never complains, but she is so hungry, the mother and father says. And when the wife could not take it anymore, she said to the husband, you must bring food. Look at our children. And the hunter left that day, my friends. He went out, and by the evening, he had nothing to take home. In the morning when he left crying children, a hungry wife, and sad parents. And to come back home in the evening to that same situation, but with nothing, he decided that he's not going home. The hunter decided to spend the night on the bank of a river where he might catch something that comes to drink water in the late hours of the night. As the hunter, my friends, sat upon a tree, he didn't realize it was a bale tree. He didn't realize it was a bale tree that he was sitting on. But around a certain time of the night, he heard an animal drinking water. When he looked, it was a deer. He took the arrow from his quiver, and he placed it on the bow. But he didn't notice that when the arrow came out the quiver, and he was about to place it on the bow, the arrow, that was so sharp, cut a few of the leaves from the tree, that fell under the tree where there was a Shiva Linga. That time, the dew had already fallen on the leaves. The water from the bay leaf fell on the Shiva Linga, under the tree. The hunter was focusing on the deer and had no idea of what just took place. As the leaf fell, making that noise, the deer looked up and saw the hunter on the tree and asked, "Can I please ask you what you're going to do?" The hunter looked at the deer and said, "Duh. What will a hunter do with a bow and arrow and a deer in front? I'm going to kill you." The deer said, "Why are you going to kill me?" He says, "Because my wife, my children, my parents are hungry, and I'm going to use you for food." The deer looked at the hunter and said, "I am so very happy that my body will take away the sadness of hunger from the faces of your family. I am so happy that when I die, you will use my body for food, and your family will be comfortable with my body. Thank you so much. You can shoot me. But can I please ask you to do me one favor?" The deer said. "Favor? Please ask. Can you allow me to just go home and to take care of my 2 children? I will put them in the care of my husband and my sister, and I will come back, and you can have my body for your food." The hunter looked at the deer and said, "Do you think I am stupid? Do you think if I let you go, you will come back?" And friends, what the deer said to the hunter, I want everybody to remember tonight. She said, "If I do not come back, give me the sin that a person will get when they kill Abhedanand, or the sin that a person gets when they sell the Vedas. Give me the sin that a person will get when a person become ungrateful. Give me the sin that a person gets when they lose faith in Bhagwan Shiva. Give me the sin that a person will get when they put their trust in others and that trust is betrayed. Give me that sin." The deer said to the hunter. When the hunter heard that, my friends, he believed the deer and he told her, "Go, see about your children and come back." The deer went. This time, hours were passing. When she left, the sister now was concerned about the one that the hunter was talking to. So the sister came looking for her sister. This time this one is going back to look after the children. When she got there to see about the children, "Where is my sister?" The sister gone looking for you, the husband said. "Where?" She went searching. This time the sister reached there by the lake, drinking water. The hunter pulled the arrow and hunter said, "You really came back." The deer looked at the hunter and said, "What are you talking about? I just spoke to you and you told me you're coming back. You came back already." He said, "You never spoke to me," the deer said. "Probably that's my sister." And then the hunter said, "Well, I'm going to kill you." She said, "Perfectly well. But if you're going to kill me, I understand the reason." And the hunter told the deer the reason why, the second one. And she said the same thing. Listen to what she says. "If I don't come back, if a person breaks his word, if a person goes back on his word, give me the sin of a person who goes back on their word. If I do not come back, give me the sin of a person who forsake their legally wedded wife. Give me the sin of a person who transgress the laws of the Vedas and the scriptures. Give me the sin of one who professed to be devotee of the Lord Vishnu, but does not like Lord Shiva. Give me the sin of a person who is not loyal when they commit themselves to someone. Give me the sin when there is. When the hunter heard that, he said, okay, go. Go. And friends, the sister went. Now when the sister went back, the male there, the star, decided to go to look for his sister-in-law. When he came, the same thing transpired. And like this it went on. But every time the hunter pulled the arrow, a bay leaf fell on the Shiva Lingam 4 times during the course of the night, on the night of Shiva Ratri. He didn't know it was Shiva Ratri. He didn't know it was a Shiva Lingam under there. He didn't know that he was on a bay tree. All he knew, his wife, children, mother and father hungry, and he looking for food. The hunter went all through the night, fasting without food, unknowingly. Brothers and sisters, when the first part of the night happened, and the bay leaf fell, the hunter did first puja on the first prahar, unknowingly. It happened incidentally the second time when the second year came. Again, incidentally, bay leaf fell at the second prahar. On the third prahar, the same thing happened. And by the time the fourth prahar happened, my friends, they said, every time, I'm just making this kind of nutshell. By the time, every time, the bay leaf fell with 1 drop or a couple drops of water on the Shiva Lingam, the hunter man was doing puja unknowingly to Bhagwan Shiva. But it is said that every time this happened, his mind was becoming more pure, his conscience was becoming more clear, and his heart was becoming more soft. By the time the fourth prahar was finished, the next morning, friends, the male there, the sister there, the wife there, and the children were in front of the hunter. And when the hunter saw all of them, he asked, where have you all come from? The wife there said, I told my husband to take off the children, but he told me I should take care. So he don't want to stay. He decided to come. I can't live without my husband, and therefore I wanted to come, and my children. My sister decided that she will come because we are a family. The husband here, I am here, my children are here, so we are a family. My sister decided to sacrifice for us. But we all decided now that we will not sacrifice each other for ourselves. We all came. Hunter, you take us all. Take us all and let your family be happy. It doesn't matter that our family is going down. We will be food for your family. Let it be. Let it be. And friends, the hunter, when he heard that, he said to the deer, having heard this from you, I am no longer hungry. I am no longer hungry. And by this time, I'm sure my parents and wife and children are no longer hungry. Please go back. Please go back. I set you free. And the hunter dropped his bow and arrow, my friends, for life. Meaning that he worshipped the Lord unknowingly, by mistake. But the power of the prayer that he did in mistake, and the offerings he made that was done by mistake, sanctified and purified his heart. My friends, on the night of Shiva Ratri, the hunter's heart became purified without even knowing that he was doing puja to the Lord Bhagwan Shiva. Such is the greatness of Shiva Ratri. Such is the power of Shiva Ratri, that even if puja is done unknowingly, a person's mind and life becomes sanctified and purified. And in this way, brothers and sisters, the hunter went back to his home. Before he went back to his home, there he was about to come down from the tree. And as he was about to come down, when he set, from the moment he set the deer and his family free, he was about to come down the tree. And there he said, the Shiva Lingam at the base of the tree, burst into and out came Bhagwan Shiva. Jai Shankar Bole, Jai Shankar Bole, Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shankar Bole. Sabadevon mein mangaral, Jai Bam Bam Bole. Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shankar Bole. Sabadevon mein mangaral, Jai Bam Bam Bole. Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shiva Shankar, Jai Shankar Bole. Sabadevon mein mangaral, Jai Bam Bam Bole. महादेव को संताप हरा, सागर मंथन में निकला सूर्य अपनी महादेव को संताप हरा, सागर मंथन में निकला सूर्य अपनी हर पानी कुछ जीव संत बोले, सर्वो में मेरा जय बम बम बोले। शिव शंकर, जय शंकर बोले, सर्वो में मेरा जय बम बम बोले, जय बम बम बोले, जय बम बम बोले। Unwillingly, friends, he worshipped the Lord. The Lord came out from the Shiva Lingam and blessed the hunter. And friends, after that night, the hunter and his family had not a single moment without hunger, far more to go a day being hungry. Friends, whether we worship the Lord knowingly or we worship the Lord unknowingly, the power and the blessing of the Lord sanctifies and purifies our mind, and a person with a pure mind could never ever starve for peace and for happiness, because the stomach is hungry for food, but the soul is starving for happiness and peace. And a person whose mind has been purified and sanctified cannot be hungry for peace and for happiness. Har Har Namah Parvati Pataye, Har Har Mahadev. Hare Shiva Rama Sake Prabho, Trivivata Panivaran He Vibho, Ajajaneshwaraya Gava Pahi Mam, Shiva Hare Vijayam Purumevaram, Shiva Hare Vijayam Purumevaram, Kamalalochana Ramadaya Nidhe, Haramuro Gajrakshasa Gopate, Shivatano Bhavashankar Pahi Mam, Shiva Hare Vijayam Purumevaram, Shiva Hare Vijayam Purumevaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om. Wherever the souls of our ancestors are, may there be peace and shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May our hearts and our homes be peaceful. May our communities, our country be peaceful. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the animals and plants kingdom be peaceful. May the herbs, the medicinal herbs, be peaceful. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May those who are disturbed tonight, may those who are sad and those who are going through challenges in their lives feel peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May those who are peaceful and those who are happy forever be in peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the food we eat, may the water we drink, may the home in which we live and the people we associate with feel peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May every atom be peaceful. May every atom be peaceful. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Oh Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. प्रेम से बोले कैलाशपति शंकर भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। आज शक्ति नौ दुर्गा देवी माता की जय।